Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and if you're looking at me going, hey girl, where'd you get that really pretty eyeshadow at, girl? Hey, where'd you woo? I'll be like, linking below my review, which will probably be up by the time this goes up, which is my review, try-on usage of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. Ooh girl, yeah, because I just filmed it and it is bomb and you're gonna love it. And I gave you to see all the swatches, which I just wiped off painfully. I hate wiping off my swatches, but today we are coming at you with some July hits, misses, thoughts, reviews, whatnot. I do want to preface this by saying a lot of the things that I give you guys kind of like a final thoughts on in my month-end review, I usually have already reviewed, so I often say, like, I'll link it below. If you think that's irritating, just let me know and I'll try to keep it to only products that you haven't seen. But I kind of thought it was cool to like come back, do a recap, that sort of thing. So I'm going to start off, where do I want to start? You know, I think I'm going to start this just to get these out of the way. I have some masks that I want to talk about. The first one that did not work for me is this carbonated bubble mask. I did it with my niece a while ago. I will link that down below of her and I trying this thing out. It just didn't do anything for me. I actually later on that night I felt like my face was like greasier, which was like, huh? I feel like the concept behind this is just kind of gimmicky. It didn't work for me. It didn't like really do much. I mean, my skin felt a little tighter, but you know, you could get that with just about any mask. And it's funny. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's funny to do. And if you watch the video, you're like, oh yeah, you guys are dinks. And that's okay. Cause like it's a good activity for, you know, me and my niece, and like in that sense of it, it's fun. But as far as like actual practicality, it didn't do much for me. I would stay away from this one. But if I have to recommend one, oh child, I love this mask so much. It is from the brand Kalos. I'm assuming that's how you say it. It is the Triple Threat Mask. Let's just turn it around here. This I actually got in my cause box, which if you didn't see that unboxing, I will link that below as well. I'm going to link my whole channel below. Hope you don't mind. But in there, this was in the box, and it's a triple threat detox mask with raspberry seed, rosehip, and cayenne. And it says that it is 99% naturally derived, 70% organic, again, by the brand Kalos. I hope I'm not butchering that. And this is just such an amazing mask. I put this on my face. I let it sit. I think you let this one sit for like, what, like a half hour, 15 to 30 minutes. And I left mine on for like near the end of the spectrum just because I wanted to get like that hard feeling, make sure that it was done and like done doing its thing. I took this off my face and my pores looked smaller. My face felt tighter. My face just felt and looked so good when I was done with this. And I was just like, okay, listen. I actually reached out to the brand and I was like, hey, how do you feel about working with me? If they come back with a yes, I might have a heart attack, because this brand this mask is just fantastic. I want to look at their other skincare. And they were in the cause box, which means that they are socio-economical, all that stuff, which again, it'll be in the video. I'll link it below if you're curious about that side of it. But this triple threat mask is fantastic. Oh, I loved it so much. Okay, let's cruise into something real quick that I already did a video on. I'll link it below, but it is my review of the Smashbox Primer primer stick, and then the sculpting stick. Again, in the video, it'll be a lot more specific. I've tried this a couple times since then, and no matter what I do, I cannot get this to work for my skin or my skin type. It just isn't for me. It sloughs off way too easily. I've tried the primer stick on its own with other foundations. It's okay. It just doesn't, I mean, it's like, for me, it's a standard. It didn't go out of its way to impress me like a lot of other primers have. I actually do have a primer in this haul that is just fantastic. So again, I will link this video down below, but for my skin, and you can see all the reasons why I think that and whatnot in the video down below. I do like about the foundation stick, I like that they thought to give you a sculpting stick, and it's a nice color. It works really good with my skin. It blends in. My issues that I take are not with the color. It's not with anything like that. It's more with just the longevity of the foundation itself and how it sits on my skin after such a short amount of time. And again, combining it with like, I can't get it to work with any other primer to work better or whatnot. So for me, these will probably go back. They were definitely a pass, which is kind of a bummer because like I said, I go into this with the intent to love this stuff. Like, you'll see coming up, I have a big hits and misses this week, and I want to love their week. Yeah, I could do one every week, but I want to love this stuff, and it's so frustrating to me sometimes when I don't. It's just like, ugh. But for this one, for me, was a pass. that primer I was talking about is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I have used this bad boy several times with several different foundations, again, on my oily ass skin, and I am really liking this. I feel like it really does do a great job at delivering some kind of like hydration meets, not silicone, but like a primer. Like you can tell that it's supposed to be 2 or 3 things in one, and it says it has hyaluronic acid, which I believe that's just the ingredient that like helps the longevity of the hydration to your skin. Like it helps, instead of giving your face one blast, the hyaluronic acid makes sure that it kind of is delivered into your skin throughout, you know, X amount of time period, so that way your skin never goes, or hopefully doesn't go, from like hydrated to not. It's supposed to be like a nice release in that sense. And I'm just obsessed with this. It's working so well for my skin. I highly recommend it, and it's like, I can't say I'm wearing it today, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I just did my makeup not too long ago. I'm trying a different makeup combination. I'm not necessarily in love with it, so, you know, with as far as like the foundation, I was trying something new today. It's kind of right now, so we're gonna keep the camera at a safe distance. But I put this on, and I swear, like, there are some days I have worn the crappiest foundation for my skin. I put this on, and it helps it 100%. So I highly recommend this stuff. It's great. I love it, and I'm telling you, this shit feels expensive. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but like, you know how sometimes you pick up an expensive product and it just feels cheap? This is one where you pick it up and you're like, wow, they gave me some money right here. Okay, I can get down. And I love it. The product's fantastic, and I have nothing bad to say about it. Speaking of Smashbox, I've talked about this 100 times in every video, so I'm gonna not talk about it too much. But this Smashbox 24-hour eyelid primer right here, if you got oily lids, if you have a problem with things kind of separating on your lids, try this. I have been having that problem for so long. I have tried every form of everything, and I finally tried this. Life-changing, game-changing situation. I love it. Try it. Tell me if you love it. Leave it in the comments. If you've tried it, tell me that you love it, because I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. I can't use anything else now. Now, along with, I believe it was the day that I tried this primer, I also tried this foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover for face and body. I believe I did these two in a video together, and I will link it down below, of course. I love this foundation. It is such a full coverage god. It does, I mean, it covers, I said in the video, it lasts so long, and I do feel like it covers what the Dermacol foundation was supposed to do, which, if you don't know it, that was that one going around where they had the tattoo and they covered it up and it was wonderful, but then I bought it and it didn't do crap. So I think that this is what that was supposed to do. Again, I will leave this video linked down below, but I have tried this foundation with other primers. It works really well. I like it. It works really great for those days where it might not last forever, but it does such an amazing job at covering up the things that like I need coverage on. And that's where a lot of my other foundations lately have fallen short. And so it's just so nice to have this one like in my arsenal. Like if I need that full coverage, I have it, and it is a queen. And a little goes a long way, boo-boo, a long way. Okay, a product that I have not been loving, which really bums me out, is the, what are these? The Too Faced Melted Latex. Now, I picked these up back when they released the glitter palette. A long time ago, they released these at the same time. I don't know if it was like a soft release. It wasn't a huge deal. These are so going back if I can still return them, because I'm just not loving them. I've tried them 100 ways. I picked one up with color, and I picked one up which was just the latex version, which you're supposed to be able to put over like other lipsticks and give it that shine. And for those of you that don't know, basically these are supposed to be a liquid lipstick that like retain the insane like shine and just like literally liquid on your lips. That's what they're supposed to be. And I found them to be like sticky nasty on my lips. I did not like them. No matter what I do, I can't get them to calm down. I can't get them to just stop being like that feeling where you feel like your lips are just like pulling apart like a grilled cheese. I can't. And I have not enjoyed these. They're not my favorite. I feel like the concept is great. I love the idea of high shine that lasts a long time, but not if it comes at the expense of my lips feeling like they're stuck together for the rest of my life. I can't get behind that world. I just can't. Ooh. Something I'm loving. The Lash Paradise. I've mentioned this in a couple of videos. Where the hell are you? There we go. The Lash Paradise mascara. This stuff is fabulous. It's the stuff that was duped as the Better Than Sex mascara. I am really liking this. I can see why. It's like at such a nice fluid consistency. It doesn't clump. It gives you very nice, just individualized lashes that do build volume on the second coat. I really like it. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Everybody likes it, and it's a mascara. Like, what am I going to say? But I really have been loving this, and this definitely gets my seal of approval as well. Now, I don't think this was in my previous favorites. I don't think, but if it was, like, sorry. I don't think that the video was up yet. But I did a review that I will link below on the brand Note, and this is the foundation from that brand. And I just have to say, like, I'm obsessed with this. This is such a nice mattifying foundation. I feel like it goes on, it treats my skin right the whole time it's on there. It wears so well. And I've just had really, really nice luck with this foundation in general. I actually liked a lot of that brand. Again, I will link it down below so you guys can take a look at it. If it's a brand you're like, oh, I've never heard of that. It did release, I think maybe a month and a half ago from Ulta, and it's just really good. I'm loving this, but again, I will leave my entire experience. It was a full face try on. I check in at the end, and I'll leave that below so you guys can kind of see for yourself, see what you like, what you don't like, and kind of take something from that. But I do love this foundation. The next group of things we're going to talk about is something that I think just went live not too long ago, and it was my review and thoughts on the Beauty Bakery line. I will leave that down below as well. So much stuff happened this month. I'm just like so excited. But there are 3 things in particular that I really wanted to grab and talk about. The first is this setting powder. Their setting powder I am obsessed with. I think that of all the things that I tried, this had the most hype built up, and this is probably what I like the most. I think that it goes on like a dream. It does such a great job continuing to mattify my face throughout the day. It is not one of those setting powders that you put down just to set down your foundation and your concealer. This is a setting powder that I put down, and it literally keeps my face looking fantastic for hours to come. And I cannot say enough good things about this setting powder. I absolutely am crazy about it. Same goes for the Brow to Go, which is obviously brows, which is what I am wearing today in the shade, what shade? Brown or medium or something. Yeah, in the shade brown. Huh. I did that in the other video too, where I was like, what shade is this? It takes me 10 minutes to figure out that it is the shade brown. But I love it. It goes on so nice. It's like a nice thin application, very buildable. If you want it to have like a more natural look, you can make it more, you know, dark and intense look if you want to. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can wear it that really make, for me, this a great product. And then the other thing is this Gelato Black eyeliner. I'm wearing it on my lids, or on my like kind of waterline-ish right now, and it's just such a nice, I know that there's one by L'Oreal, I think it's L'Oreal, that you can use that's pomade style. That's really nice too, but this just has such a nice creamy consistency to it that I keep reaching for this, even though I'm like a big like go in with a stick, tight line and be done, and for some reason I just can't quit reaching for this because it has such a nice fluid texture to it. Even for me to do like inside the waterline-ish area, up under the lashes and between the lashes, it's just such a great product for that, and I can't stop. So these 3 from the Beauty Bakery as of right now are getting an honorable mention from me because I'm loving them. Okay, the last couple items in this, I don't know where I put, oh, the chapstick. It's in my purse, which I don't have with me, unfortunately. But they are from the brand, what brand? How do you even say this? Sol Janeiro? I'm no idea. But these are the people that came out with the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Now, I have been looking at this cream for forever, and I was like, no, I cannot see me loving this. Well, I get the cream. The cream's fantastic. It smells amazing. It's like a mixture of coconuts meets vanilla. And I believe it was originally intended to like tighten up your skin, your butt, hence Bum Bum Cream, and you know, make your skin just amazing. But it just, oh my God, I can't get enough of that smell. Well, then I'm perusing around and I'm like, I see this body mist of this smell, and your girl can't stop. Like it's not the exact same scent. Like you can definitely tell that this is that turned into a fragrance, you know what I mean? But it just smells, oh my God, it smells so good. Like can't stop, won't stop. And I also picked up the chapstick from them as well, which, like I said, is in my purse. But all 3 of these items are just fantastic. This smell is just fantastic. Like fantastic, 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 fantastic. I hate it when people repeat the same word over and over, and then I do it. Sorry. But what I love about this is I picture myself like going to the beach, throwing this in the bag, and like getting to have like that beachy floral scent that all the people that wear tanning lotion get to wear. But like I don't wear tanning lotion because I'm pasty as shit, and I have to wear like SPF 3005 to like not die at the beach. So like this is, I spray this on, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah girl, I'm tanning, when really here I sit like with that 80 strip down my nose of, you know, SPF sun. And this Bum Bum Cream, the smell from this lasts so long. Like Oh my God, put it on my hands like, what, hour ago, and it's just going strong. It smells amazing. I love to just like coat myself in this and then go to bed. Ooh, and the chapstick I've been using every day because I like to really feel out a chapstick before I give it my stamp of approval, because I'm picky when it comes to chapsticks. Like, I've used a couple where I used them, and then my lips like somehow got immune to them. Well, I've used this one now for like a week. Oh girl, my lips would be feeling soft. I love it so much. Oh, and they are kind of expensive. Like, I think this bigger bum cream is like 45 bucks. And I was like, for a lotion? Where you think we at? Prada? Like, no thank you. But I was like, okay, I have to know if I'm gonna love it. And it's Sephora, so if not, girl, bye. I'm gonna return it. Well, can't return it. I'm obsessed. I can't let it go. I love it. It's mine. Same with the mist. Like, just like two squirts of this. Okay, fun story. So I'm one of those people that when you put, like when I put on perfume or something, I have like the tendency to go like, and like wear the whole bottle. It's not because I want to smell like a hooker. It's because like, I don't know, I have extreme self-control issues apparently. And this is one of those where do not do that. Oh no, take your girl's advice. I about drowned myself in this the first time I got it. I went and I thought, I don't smell anything. So I went, oh no. Oh no, the problem is that my air conditioner was on and it was blowing the scent away from me. So I literally walked away and I smelled like I just took a bath in this. So yeah, don't do that. Like a couple squirts and you're good. Like, calm down. But so good, so good. The chapstick is so good. I recommend it all so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, that is it for this month. I mean, there was a lot of products. I tried to buzz through them. I try to keep these kind of short and concise so that way they're not forever long. But that way you guys can kind of see like what products I use on screen, what products I use off screen, what products like I kept trying to like make work and I still couldn't make them work. That kind of stuff, because I want you guys to get to see like both sides of the world and both sides of the camera, so to speak. So I am gonna get going and I will talk to you guys all later, but I hope you have the great day, night, weekend, year, whenever you happen to be watching this. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you guys were loving this month, and if I haven't tried it, maybe I want to try it. Maybe you guys should help me out, huh? Maybe you should get on that. Okay. So sassy on the weekends. Okay, I will talk to you guys all later. Bye. So much stuff. You know what I really don't like this month? You know what my dislike, my least favorite thing in the world is? Technology. Technology has got me busted. I've been trying to upload a video all day, and you know what? I just can't get it to do it. I can't get it to export. Oh my God. Pulling out my hair. My real least favorite thing this month. Technology. Despacito, something, something, something. I love Doritos. Despacito. Yeah. Don't know the words, and I'm one of those people that sing songs they don't know how to sing any of the words to. Pretending to be cultural when I don't know nothing about nothing. Yeah, girl.